Look at that. That's my area, Southern California and Baja California next door. Look at all these aftershocks. And look at this shape. What's that? All those blue dots are last 24 hours. And it's about 20... I farted. Take one. Take two. I had to cut that thing. Look at this shape here. And this is interesting. It's almost like... Is there a caldera? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This is my neighborhood, and I just felt that just a minute ago. The Rose Canyon Fault. We can see it. There it is. There's the San Andreas Fault. I don't know what to make of this, folks. Here's my little iPhone app. It's a seismogram. The thing's been going all night long. And I got my ping pong ball. And it rolls around every once in a while. I'll try to catch it on camera. This is interesting. I think I have to use this footage. I have an HD camera. I should catch an earthquake with it. It would really look cool. These aftershocks or trigger earthquakes are widespread. Here's one. See that thing there? That's an earthquake. It's 1.6. This is Rancho Santa Fe, and I'm someplace in there. I'm not gonna say where. Look, they just keep going. What? Look at that one. Look at that thing there. Look at that. Wow. And my boobs are covered. Okay. Update on the July 7th Borrego earthquake right here in Borrego Springs. This is the San Andreas Fault right there. Look at those blue dots there. Kind of weird. There's the San Andreas Fault right there, that whole thing. And look at all that right there. It's putting pressure on the San Andreas Fault, I bet. And I'm feeling these. These are by my home. Lots of them. This is the Rose Canyon Fault. And there's been a lot of earthquakes down here on the border. The red dots are recent ones. Wow.
Just before 5 o'clock tonight and was centered about 13 miles north-northwest of Borrego Springs. Here's what San Diegans were saying moments after the tremor.
Oh, we were up on the wall, hanging from the wall, and next thing you know, you saw the rattle. And you're like, whoa, you don't know if it's a semi-truck or what.
I was on my third floor up, and everything was shaking. Yeah, mingling, so it's completely new for me.
And take a look at this. This dramatic surveillance video from a Palm Springs TV station shows people running for cover as the earthquake hit. And these pictures show the damage left behind after a huge rock fell from a cliff along Old Highway 80 in Campo. The impact left this crater in the ground and broke 2 oak trees. So far, no reports of any injuries or major damage from the quake. Today's quake happened on the San Jacinto Fault, one of the most active in Southern California. But geologists say there's no cause for alarm.
The good news is for the San Jacinto Fault, at least for San Diego, that's pretty far distant from where the majority of us live. Now, the folks in Borrego Springs would have been shaken up by this event a lot more than the rest of us, but that's far enough away that that's not going to really get us.
Some seismologists say today's quake may have been triggered by the magnitude 7.2 tremor that hit Mexicali on Easter Sunday. Californians weren't the only ones hit by an earthquake. Tonight, a 5.0 quake hit Alaska. The epicenter was about 50 miles from Anchorage. So far, no reports of any injury or damage.
Frightening for you?
Oh, no. I thought it was the aftershock.
During the quake, 83-year-old Gordon Bass was in his apartment on the 12th floor. He says he immediately turned on the TV.
Which to me is therapeutic to know what is actually happening rather than panic.
Gordon showed us the earthquake preparation tips that were posted in the lobby.
The FEMA suggests that you drop to the ground, take cover. What did you do? Did you drop to the ground and take cover?
I got off the couch and ran for my doorway.
Like many San Diegans, he wonders when and if the next one will be the big one.
As long as I've been out here 21 years, this has been the worst year for all the earthquakes we've been having. This is San Diego, Southern California. It's to be expected, but I'll never get used to them.
Gordon Gordon Bass there posing an interesting question. Do we ever really get used to these earthquakes? Well, I think many of us are fooling ourselves by saying that we do. We're live from downtown San Diego. I'm Sasha Fu, KUSI News.
Thank you, Sasha. It is always a little unsettling. And now let's go a little farther north to Old Town with all those old buildings filled with history. You wonder, was there any damage? Well, the official word is no. No structural problems. Everything stayed open. But the quake was the main topic on the street.